Crypto Kids at the
What's going on, ladies and gents? Skyton guys is back at it again. We got a major announcement going on today. I'm joined by my guy, Steve Bayonne. I'm Champ Bobbitt. Listen, Steve, how you want to do this, man? How you want to sprinkle this knowledge on them?
Now we just jump right into it, man.
Let's go.
We've kind of always been delivering. So in rare form, guys, another day, another partnership, right? So BingX being they're in the top 20 biggest exchanges in the world. They do around $1.6 billion in trading volume a day, right? So they're not small at all. Now, one of the keys to BingX currently is they're one of the only exchanges that doesn't require KYC. Okay. You're going to need a VPN for it. So BingX is going to be our new backup to Mexi. Some people were telling me they were receiving emails from Mexi about jurisdiction and things like that. I mean, you guys know how it goes. So far, everything's been good on the Mexi side. But when we started to talk to BingX, it got me looking a little closer to their platform. So one of the main draws to the partnership is we have access to a live agent, right? So anybody that would sign up, as a referral underneath us, you're part of the Skyton Academy partnership. So if there's anything that happens, we're speaking to somebody live who's then going to take, and it could be on email too, but they're just going to work with customer service or tech support. And if you guys know anything about crypto, you'll never get an email back or a phone call at that. So that's a big gem right there. So I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. And listen, KYC is something that's coming. You know, they spoke about it openly. It was like eventually it's gonna catch up. They do have the proper licenses in a lot of different countries. They are working here in the United States with licensing, but there are some verticals that had me jump at the opportunity when I saw it. Okay. And I knew about the exchange. It's just, I don't jump around too much. All right.
All right, you should be good.
We good?
Yep.
All right. So this is it. I'm going to drop the link towards the end of the call so you guys can have it, at least set up a profile. You're going to need a VPN to turn on. You want to go Mexico. And then I don't think I needed it after, but if you do, it'll give you the message, right? So BingX cryptocurrency exchange. Okay. They founded in 2018. They're coming out of Singapore, right, Champ?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. So they have a little over 5 million users in about 100 countries. So this is a great partnership for us. Innovative, reliable, friendly, social. That's their core values. All right. Mind you, I have never, and I don't think Champ either, have you ever talked to somebody from an exchange before?
Nope. Just customer service issue.
That's it. All right. So not getting too deep with that. Social trading. So they have like this group trading situation. Guys, this thing gets good. Trust me. There's some milestones, nothing big here. All right, so here we go. So they have this copy trader thing that they do where you can look at traders because they have professional traders on the platform and you can literally see their win percentage and you can copy these guys if you wanted to. You understand? You don't have to put the same amount of money they're putting, but I'm telling you, these guys are like full-time traders they're not in it to lose money. So you're not betting against them. You're betting alongside of them. So, just think about a casino and a guy who's a great poker player or got a good hand at blackjack and you play behind him. You don't have to really make too much decisions. So social trading is something that I haven't seen on too many other platforms. Of course, they do futures trading. So they have standard, perpetual, which is what we do, signal trading, and MT5, right? So a lot of this stuff is going to be new to us. So what we'll do is we'll come in and we'll have these guys come in and just train on it. And that'll be a product that we'll have as part of your membership too. Okay. Spot trading. Every exchange has that. That's usually where everything starts, right? That's buying and holding, basically. Okay. Portfolio. So they have this thing called grid trading. So I'm telling you guys, this thing is robust. It will play on like fluctuations in market. So there's just more trading verticals that we could be a part of. But like I said, let's get the training first. And then you guys can kind of branch off and start doing your thing. Fiat trading. So that's peer-to-peer. So you can basically buy, you can on-ramp peer-to-peer. A lot of sites have this. You're just going to pay a little bit more money, but then there's no real, some amounts that you purchase may require KYC, but for the most part, when you're buying from somebody, that doesn't fall under the rules and regulations when you're buying from a personal person. All right. NFT trading. So they have that vertical built in there. So here's a list of partners that they have. Anything look familiar on here, guys?
Hacking, TradingView, Certic, audits, security. I hope you guys are paying attention. Banksa, Ripple partner. Let's go. Chainlink. Let's go. Consensus. That's that whole Ethereum alliance. Let's go.
Yeah, they're positioned well. All right, they have a venture fund. Okay, so they're part of other projects, so they have verticals that are going up too. This is an inside hack, guys. So if they're part of a project and it's about to go live on their marketplace, guess what happens to that project? It gets pushed to the forefront. Charity. Okay, great. All right, so they have a global, this is their global layout and footprint. These are a lot of different Bitcoin events that happen throughout the world. So they're always sponsoring or some type of keynote speaker at most of these events.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So what I like about them that wasn't mentioned in this pitch deck, stop it here, was not only can you buy cryptocurrency from there, but you can buy stocks. You can trade the Forex market there. You understand? So this is like a TD Ameritrade meets Coinbase meets KuCoin, all mixed in together, meets whatever the Forex trading platform is. That's what BingX is. So it can eliminate a lot of the need to going to a bunch of different places.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we operate the same. Just because they're partners doesn't mean that we buy stuff and we leave it over there. We're not doing that. You buy and you take stuff off. I'm still integrating certain things so we get discounts on trading fees. We looked at their trading fees too. They're some of the lowest in the industry in comparison to definitely Coinbase is out of there, and you can't even do anything on Coinbase outside of spots.
Yeah.
So their fees are the lowest in the industry. We talked about the fluctuating fees, like the bullshit that we know happens with KuCoin and Mexi. Not saying that I believe that it doesn't happen there, but I'm just telling you that we addressed it with them, and they said that they're not into those activities. They've heard about stuff like that, so it's just a matter of time at that point. What they don't have is they don't have an on-ramp. They don't have on-ramp capability. So even if when you turn your VPN on, you'll see the ability to buy crypto, but it'll only be in like 5 or 6 countries currencies. So we don't operate with those currencies. So it won't work for us. So you still have to on-ramp and send over. So you can go Skyton Pay or, your traditional means of things. So the biggest thing with this, guys, is we just always have to keep our options open, because what's happening now is, that Operation Choke Point is still in effect. So what I mean by that, this is, the governments are going to slow this thing down. So our ability to buy and sell could definitely be hindered. And this happens all the time, with BlackRock, with the ETFs, the other day with Bitcoin, Coinbase, nobody can get stuff on or off. So, this is the world that we're dealing with right now. So the reason I say to have multiple exchanges and multiple ways to on and off ramp is just in case something happens, you're not panicking, right? You could always go convert to Bitcoin, back out the Cash App, convert to, go to PayPal, like Stripe. There's a lot of places that have offering capabilities that a lot of people don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a good one, Champ. I think we should write that down and do a on and off ramp course, so that way everybody can just have access to it. When you need to make a move, you're not panicking.
I agree.
I wouldn't rely on Coinbase or Uphold. So the partnership just made sense, guys. We're getting lower fees than we normally do. I have an option of even giving out lower fees for the university. I haven't integrated that stuff yet. I'll probably get to it in a week or two. So that's it. Another partnership, another major partnership. Right. And these things are going to keep pouring in at the end of the day. So, I don't know what the mother dudes is doing out there. I'm getting wind of certain things, and they think it's close, but when you show up to a race late, you don't know who's winning really. Like, we done lap a lot of people in this industry. And it's not about bragging. It's just about the consistency in 2 years, right? Of a little over 2 years of what we were able to create, and how we're able to keep delivering at this high level. We don't just focus on projects here, right? We go a lot deeper. Yeah. So now we can give you guys kind of a rundown of what's coming up. Champ, if you want to, Champ's taking lead on the Bitcoin halving situation. So if you want to let them know, anybody that's students, you probably already got the alert.
Yeah.
Champ, just run that down and let them know what to expect from that.
All right. Excuse me, guys. So, all right. So what I'm excited about is one of the most pivotal events in cryptocurrency, period, right? You guys know personally, if you don't know, I'm letting you know now, I'm not much of a Bitcoin buff, but I know I have to tip my hat to this particular event because this is the lifeblood of Bitcoin. When something is that impactful for the leading cryptocurrency and the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, it ultimately snowballs into the rest of the projects. And you guys know I'm the spot caller. So when it comes to Bitcoin and its movements, it's important, right? The reason it's important is because in the masterclass that we got coming up for you guys, I want you guys to make sure you sign up for that as well. And I'll drop the link for that shortly. If you haven't already signed up for it, you have to understand that there is a series of events that happens when it comes to the halving. The importance of it itself is it helps Bitcoin be scarce, right? It's going to limit the amount of available tokens that's out in circulation, right? On top of that, it's then going to usher in what's called altcoin season, right? We have about 18 months. I'm not going to go.
You're just gonna run the course now?
No.
I had to check on it.
No.
I ain't gonna do that.
No, I ain't doing that. But there's going to be a series of events. And after about 18 months, we're going to have new all-time highs, but we have what's called altcoin season, right? So you guys know now, as we've been dropping spots for you guys, and we've been trying to show you guys the actual value of the spot polls itself, this is when it gets really important because this is the accumulation phase. You all should be buying spots when they're dropped. Do your own research. It's not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys. I'm giving you guys heat right now. It would behoove you to pay attention. You know what I mean? Just so you understand. So I don't want to hear nothing later. But long story short, that Bitcoin halving course is going to be incredible because it's going to tell you guys past, present, and future of what's happened, profit opportunities, and direct investment, without going through those ETFs. And this is going to be valuable for all of our students because all of you guys know 5 pillars. Once you guys finish that, you got the foundation. Now you're ready for all spots. You should be able to maneuver. You know how to protect your assets, all things. All right. So these events are going to directly impact you. So I want all of you guys to, one, learn, get yourself comfortable, get yourself prepared, and be ready early so you don't have to be reactive when it all happens. All right. All of this stuff is being brought to you. It's given to you, laid out on a platter, nice and shiny, but all goodness, no fluff. You know how we give it up. So that's the spill. Bitcoin halving masterclass is going to be April 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have not signed up already, I'm going to drop the link for you guys so that everybody in here, you can sign up. And Steve just dropped the link for the invite link for BingX. So you guys can go ahead and turn on your VPNs and create your accounts, create your profiles.
And we'll dropping this stuff in the academy so you can get some emails about this also. But just grab the link now. And I'll get you guys that presentation deck too.
All right. So I just dropped that. You guys make sure you save both of those links and let's get rocking.
All right. So we got the halving coming up next week, Wednesday. Current students, it actually dropped already, right?
Yeah, today. Actually, after this call is over, it'll be dropped.
Oh, we didn't get it out yet?
Nope, not yet.
So if you're part of the academy, it'll drop and then you'll get an alert via email.
Yep.
And once you log on to cryptocurrency, you'll see the course already before you actually get to the masterclass.
Yeah, that's the incentive for our students. You know, you guys get it early. You get the gyms early.
We have, so I mentioned the crypto kids camp this summer. So yes, this summer we're going to be teaching children 5 to 18. 18, they could probably go to the adult situation, but we're just crypto 101 for the kids, just so they start understanding the basic principles of it. We're going to teach them how to trade. We're going to get into like play to earn. So showing them that whole tokenomics behind, you know, your time and how it should be valued. We don't just spend time scrolling endlessly. So I'm going to be teaching this, you know, the children how to maintain, minimize, and monetize their data. Right? The earlier we get them, the better. Trust me, because they go down that rabbit hole, you're not going to be able to find them. And that shit is deeper than a rabbit hole. It's like a endless hole. Yeah, so that's coming this summer, and that'll just be a staple within the university. But you know, because the kids are out usually in summertime, it'd just be a good, you know, good way for them to, you know, partake in some learning when they are at their, you know, more restful stage. So my kids will be on there, and yeah, we're looking forward to rocking that out. So that's this summer. We have next week we'll have the top sectors of 2024. That course will be dropping. So again, you'll get an alert for that. That's all included in the membership. And then we're bringing on contributors. So we have my partner, Dwayne. We're going to be doing the Metaverse 101. There's consultation wrapped around that. So if you have positioning yourself to understand how the metaverse works, and you know, some people may not be ready now. But that's going to be a good one. And we're going to turn that into a masterclass also. We are doing webinar 101 with our guy Darrell. So this is how to scale your business with funnels. That's another in-house vertical. So Skyton Academy would be able to usher you into that. That's an in-house partnership. So the metaverse. We have Andre coming on. He's our insurance guy. So again, this is going to the first three: metaverse, webinar, and insurance are all going in professional development. Okay. Andre is going to talk about just the different products in real estate. We are tracking ways for people to convert their 401ks to get into the digital space. This stuff's happening already. Like Fidelity, all these guys already have the custody situation already going. So we want to kind of introduce that world to you guys too. Palm reading is going to go into maybe health and wellness.
Health and wellness, yeah.
So this is a gentleman I met. His mother was the actual palm reader. He does it too. She's getting older, so they're kind of phasing that out, and he's taking over. So they won't come on here live, but we're going to shoot it. They're going to shoot it separately, and we're going to place it up as a course. They're actually using my hand reading to break all things down. So they'll break down, you know, what is palm reading and the history behind that, and then they'll get into like my actual reading. And that, you know, I'm not bringing y'all nothing that's like bullshit. They were able to like tell me so much, and a lot of things that I knew already just from going down that rabbit hole with astrology and numerology and things like that. But then there was some things that were just like, whoa, you know, like he opened up with, and this is crazy. That's how I knew he knew. Because those who know, right? I'm not the greatest with the words and all the, I'm not a wordsmith like that. Yeah, I got the gift of gab, but it's not the Obama gift, right? It's another way.
Right.
So he's like, man, you're a highly intelligent guy, but he's like, you don't read at all. And I'm not tipping my hat on not reading. I do audio books and things like that. And I'm, you know, I'm glancing through a lot of shit, but for me to sit there, big ass book, that's not my genius.
Yeah.
And I'm not proud of that, right? I do have to, you know, once I ride off into the sunset, I'm going to get into my books. I'm going to get into more writing. You know, that is a later thing for me. But at the moment, I got to consume a lot to be able to process things for people and myself. So when he opened up with that, I was like, wow, he's on to something. So actually, my wife did it first, and then I went after. So you could also piece things together between the relationships and your children. So it was able to tell me how many, you know, they saw how many kid lines I had, which was 2. They knew about the marriage and how long that would last, right? They could tell you, and you know, there's some things, guys. It's like the lines on your hands, they do change, and I wasn't even aware of that. And he can tell you, like, he's like, look, you're a little dehydrated. So there's parts of your body that I want to bring you guys this information because the more I learn, the more I teach. And I'm starting to realize like the our most prized possessions we know nothing about, which is us.
Us.
Right. That's why brain training was introduced at the top of the year. And if you haven't got into it, put some time aside and watch the brain training situation. And it's great for people of all ages, you know. So when you start to realize what we're made of and how we can fix things, or you know, what information, it then leads to other things, and it might, then you start connecting dots. And that's the point I'm at in my life right now with all these readings that I've done before. And then it just becomes like your intuition is the biggest indicator, right? Because it's always going to tell you that feeling that you have, like, I just don't feel right. And then whether we go forward or not is a whole nother story. But
yeah,
I think the biggest thing that we have to come to terms with and fast is just discernment, right? My wife's been putting that shit in my head for like years, you know, and it's finally coming full circle now, being able to, you know, make the right decisions, not based on where you're at in life. You know what I'm saying? So, especially if you're in cryptocurrency, you just have to be, it's one of those industries you can be wiped out one false move. You know, everybody's always telling you, give me 1 Bitcoin, I give you 5. They might even do it once or twice. Mm-hmm. This is how wicked this thing is. You know what I'm saying? But they can play on human emotions. And as times get tougher for people, they're going to start to swing for the fences a little bit more. This is why the Powerball and all that to go up to $1 billion every other month. Mm-hmm. It's, you know, this is the, you know, that's the biggest meme coin right now.
Right.
Everybody's buying it, but nobody's winning. So, yeah, so the palm reading is great, guys. That's going to be a fun one. And like I said, I've authorized them to share my data. No problem. We have our guy. He's come on before. He gave us the debt nodes. So I don't know if anybody played on those situations. These guys beat the SEC. They were in court over a security situation. Kicked it right out quick. So that was the company that had the satellite. Well, they have a couple different verticals, but they had a satellite that's able to scan large areas of land and tell you where commodities are in the ground, how deep they are, and they can get it up to a little centimeter. So that's a game changer. These guys are scanning countries right now, and they're finding, you know, water, oil, gold, so you name it. Technology's got it to a point where, you know, you no longer have to dig endlessly. Everything's pinpoint accurate. So he bought us the debt node. situation. Now they have a new product and they're selling gold at wholesale. This is it. This is it. So you figure when they're out there in Africa scanning these situations, they're also cutting deals with the source. So now we'll have the we'll be closer, not the plug, but we'll be up there.
Right.
So buying gold at a wholesale price, and if anybody knows, gold goes up now, right? And gold's going to continue to go up. And then last but not least, we got our guy D out of Houston. He's going to bring us into the Forex world. I've been watching that market for a while, guys. During the pandemic, there was a lot of shady stuff going on with trading Forex. That thing hit the community like it's like Dogecoin in the hood. So I let that kind of materialize. Trading currency is something that's always been around since the beginning of time. So I think it's really a good skill set that we all should have. I'm going to be taking his course also. But I've been building with his brother for a while now, and I've given him some referrals from some of my top guys who trade, and they've all come back with good things. So I'm just giving you an honest moment now. I have not started training with him yet, but I like the way this kid moves. So, and he does morning calls with his group. So you can get really comfortable in that environment. He lays it out really nice. So he's coming on too. And this schedule is between, we're shooting a lot of this stuff late April going into May. Some things I may bring people on for, some things we're just going to shoot without a production just to be able to just deliver it. And then we'll give you the time frame of when it'll be delivered. Thing is, we don't want to drop a whole bunch of courses on you at one time and make you feel whatever. So we've been tracking people's progress, and I want to thank everybody who's been actually taking the courses, marking completed 100%, guys. Even the intro, right? The disclaimer, you want to mark completed on that. Some of these courses have like certificates,
yeah,
of completion. So you want to get to that point, not 99, not 98, 100%. Everything needs to be marked completed. So that's the rundown for April, May. What else we got on tap?
We got a couple podcasts. I don't know if you want to run that down or
just speaking engagement, guys. So we're on the road now. We're looking to bring in more students, just create more buzz around Skyton Academy. We have like I said, the first person we hired was our content writer, a good friend of mine for years. He's written for a lot of my businesses before. So if you see a lot of the stuff that's being created, that's we have a guy in house. He's really crafty with the messaging, and it's our sound, right? He knows me already. So things have been great on that front. The next person we're bringing in is a PR, and that's when we're just going to start blitzing, events and speaking engagements and all things. So time will be limited. You're going to start to see more and more students coming in. Affiliate program this month. We're going to be launching that. Mm-hmm. So you guys can all have affiliate links, and it'll all be done in-house through this platform. So that's going to be built into it. The what else we got? Oh, here's the kicker, guys. So this meme coin situation, it's people are making a lot of money with this. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. If you got $1 in a dream, just rock out with us. We're forming a group, a meme coin group. I already kind of started it already. Champ and I have been part of the Deegan plays and just the craziness that went on the internet. So I don't like the ETH system because of the fees. So Solana is like up now, right? And then the same thing is going to happen to Binance. Like every single one of these blockchains during this run is going to have these meme coins that are going to come out. It's going to be a craze. And trust me, a lot of people are making money and a lot of people are losing money. Let's put it that way. All right, because it's all about liquidity. So we're going to start to open that side up. Let me share with you guys what I got going, just so you can see it. It dipped a little bit today, but nothing crazy. So I'm looking to turn probably a $500 investment so far, and it's only been a couple days. You guys can see that?
Yep, we good.
All right, so this is my Phantom wallet right here. All right. So shit, I was up to 1,700 today
Mm-hmm.
at its peak. So I threw less than 500 bucks in a couple days. This is where I'm at right now. So I'm looking to do at least 10K this month on that 500. Right. So Solana, what I do is when I get the meme coins and I'm ready to take some profit, I swap it into Solana real quick and I just let it sit. Right. Because I like Solana being down now, all good. It'll grow. If I did a stable coin, it'll just be that. And I just don't want to be chasing constant profits and because there's a ton of meme coins out there. So you want to be calculated. So this Porsche, it's a play on that one. This one came out in the Solana blockchain. I killed on this one. This one I end up selling close to 50% of the bag today, and that's what I converted into Solana. So I basically got all my money back already from my initial investment.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else, I'm just going to be reinvesting profits into meme coins. So think about it: a little $100 here, $100 here, $100 here. That's all you need to make this work. I'm not chasing the craziness. You understand? Once I'm putting alerts on, I'm swapping. I see 30, 40%. I'm starting to trim down and I'm moving on because there's so many projects coming out. And I've seen things 2, 3, 4,000x within days.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't be sitting on the sideline with this stuff. If we know how to move quick in the industry. So this is nothing more than a Phantom wallet, the Solana ecosystem. So that's part of what we're going to introduce you guys to. This is part of the Solana ecosystem. And then eventually we'll have an ecosystem course for every ecosystem that we feel like it's of value for future.
Right.
Cat with hat. Champ put me on one earlier. The shit was called, what was it?
Which one was the one? Hold on. Indian call center. Yo, check the website.
Hold on, I dropped it in
And
Telegram, right?
Telly, yeah. Yep.
You can't even make this stuff up, guys.
Yeah, that's it. That's it at the bottom. The very bottom. Indian call center with the globe icon at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, this website is wild.
So these are the type of projects we be investing in. And this project moved what, 3,000-4,000% already?
Already in a matter of I think it was like a day and a half.
This is it, guys. You can't even make this up.
Yeah, this is wild. Only in crypto, man.
Nothing is clickable outside of just copying this contract address.
Wow. These are the times we
I
in.
can't even make this stuff up. But just be on the lookout for that meme coin situation. If anybody has $100 and they're willing to throw little stuff around and just see what this market is really about, and come play on this side though. You can make a lot of money, but listen, we're only trying to lose what you want to lose. And we're diversifying, so we're not throwing everything behind one play.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know we about utility over here.
This is the type of stuff that's making people millionaires right now. Like, I'm verifying this stuff on the blockchain. It's crazy the amount of money these kids are making with this stuff. So this is one of those, like, literally some of these projects, you can get 40,000 coins for 10, $20. And those things go 4, 5, 6,000%. Like, this stuff gets crazy. But they're short lived. You get your Doge, your Shiba Inus, but I don't know if anything's gonna make it that far.
Yeah.
But they do knock off some zeros. That's for sure.
Fast.
Yeah. So we'll start to show you like how to find them, how to read them, how to scan them to see if they're like really rug pulls from looking at the code. So we about to get smart. And I think that's all I had. What else do we have coming up?
No, that's it. You guys will be expecting that email shortly, and that course will be dropping. The Bitcoin halving course will be dropping, and just to piggyback it all, back into the masterclass. If you haven't already signed up, I'm gonna drop the links for everything that we discussed today. But what I want you guys to do is ensure you are signed up for that masterclass. All the members, you are going to get the course early. All right, understand that. The masterclass is going to be the reinforcement, but you're going to get certain gems and certain details in our kind of expert analysis of past, present, and future. So you understand why this event is important and how it's going to directly impact you as a retail investor. All right. So what I want to say is Steve is showing you guys another way, right? This is another sector of crypto itself. You can make a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money if you put a lot of money in, right? So this is all about managing your expectations, knowing what you're doing, executing, and getting in and out. That's it, right? But there's going to be a lot of opportunities that exist because of this Bitcoin halving situation. So if you aren't familiar and you don't know what's going on, I highly urge you to be on that call so you can get that insight. It's definitely going to open your eyes to a lot of things that's going to happen over the next 2 years or so. All right. So, guys, make sure you're in the building. And I just dropped all the links again for everybody. So you got your enroll. If you haven't enrolled in the academy, I seen some of the comments. If you're interested in becoming a Skyton Academy member, top link is for you. It's $50 a month. Second link is to subscribe to the free Bitcoin halving masterclass, and the third link is for the BingX cryptocurrency exchange. All right, make sure you turn on your VPN when you guys are signing up to create your profile.
Yeah, so anybody that signs up new for the academy, in the last 2 days, we've been having like technical issues. I'll make right on everybody that's in there waiting to get access. Somehow it's not triggering what it needs to do, and I can't get people in. So I have a call tomorrow evening with tech support, and I'll address the Wayne with the issue that you had with not seeing your old courses. We'll just try to see if we can get everything back on track again. Were you ever able to see the old course ever since we moved over?
Oh, I gotta give me 1 second. Let me ask him to unmute.
Yeah, no, I never was able to see it. But
All
then
right.
again, I don't know if I looked into it right away. I might have just started going into one of the other courses and just going through it that way until I got to that, and then I noticed it.
No, I got you. VPN. So in our courses, we give you what VPN, but just to save you some time, Express VPN is the one that I post. You can get up to 5 or 6 devices. So your TV's in your home, all things you can do. So if you take our courses in the 101, it gives you that. It's also ExpressVPN is also mentioned in the trading course for futures. So ExpressVPN, and we have referral links for that too inside the courses. So you do get a bonus for signing up through.
Yeah.
So get in and do that, guys. The market is on sale right now. And like Champ said, this halving situation is something that runs after. So we're selling the news basically. All right. You're not going to see this big pump. And I don't know what you're going to see, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But historically, it doesn't happen
right away.
that quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we do have some new blood, definitely big players.
Big liquidity.
Yeah. Big money.
This is going to be fun.
Okay, Surfshark. Somebody put that in there too. Surfshark is unlimited devices also.
Thank you for that.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that. Well, ExpressVPN is a limited devices. I want to say I have 5. I don't know what the new packages are.
Yeah, I think it's five on there.
What's the laptop you recommend from Best Buy? Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that's actually a good laptop. Oh, I don't want to recommend it.
So you can go with an HP. Hold on. HP. Yeah, it's called an HP 14. It's about $299, maybe $199. Yeah, that's gonna be in the that's that's actually in the foundation course too. I gave that out if you guys haven't taken that.
Yep.
Security protocol. Yeah.
Yep. It's in there too.
Yeah.
Steve Jim.
So it's not that I'm elusive with the stuff. It's just that stuff's there. You guys might just be missing it. So if you go back to the security in the foundation course, you'll see a ultimate like protocol. I don't know the exact name of the lesson, but it's in there. I gave you the laptop that you know could be required. So if you're in a deepen group, we're going to be investing in other hardware too. So storage, like I said, guys, with deepen, you can make money selling unused storage, unused bandwidth, selling your IP addresses, like all this is all sorts of verticals wrapped around the that whole deepen world. So if you didn't see the deepen masterclass, definitely catch that, but it's not for beginners. So I would want you guys to come into the academy, get through the foundation, and then you can catch your bearings with that one after the fact. Wayne, you got the computer, right? I thought Wayne had the laptop up. He's on mute.
I don't think I got that specific laptop, but I know I ended up buying a laptop for like 200, and that's what I'll be using.
Yeah, that's it. Just don't put emails on there. Don't search other websites.
That's where I messed up though. I do look at my emails and some of the like I got Ledger Live on here, whatever. But I just try not to go outside with this laptop or anywhere like that.
Yeah, guys,
Probably gonna get another laptop though. I'm gonna try.
The more money flows through here, the more scams and scammers that are going to look to take this liquidity from people. Not a big deal right now if you're in a project and it's 50 cents, but when it's $50, you're going to be feeling it.
Right.
So Champ dropped the updated cold storage wallet. If you didn't get through that, please go through that, guys. I'm looking at the analytics. Not a lot of people went through the foundation. There's new information on there. So there's technology that's better than what Ledger has, like Apple quality technology.
Better than that. Yeah.
Air gap stuff. So there's one that's really pricey, and then there's one that's pretty affordable. So you might want to look into grabbing some of the air gap ones that he talked about inside of that course. So if you didn't start it, just jump on it. It's not long to digest the stuff. Broken down super easy. So there are new cold storage wallets, guys. So this is the thing, we have to keep up with where technology is going, and it's constantly evolving. You understand? And you know how I feel about Ledger. So if you KYC before, you might want to just grab another one. And I diversify. So I have projects that are spread along 4 different cold storage wallets. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. Now, if you got only $100 in the market, then it's no point in having $500 of hardware. I have a sizable investment, so I have to make sure I'm protected. Yeah, so I think that's about it for April, May. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the breakdown. So
any questions? Yeah, now listen, Ruthie, that phone situation is you don't want to do that. The experience on the mobile is not the same as the desktop. And then the security on mobile too. A lot of people just like, everybody feels comfortable being on these mobile devices. Remember, your devices are jumping on free Wi-Fi all day, and you got to be really careful with the security on these phones right now. They're moving around too much, so you definitely want to have a laptop or a desktop computer at home. I don't even have my apps for my cold storage wallets. I don't even have it on my main cell phone. I have it on a cell phone that's just laying around. You know, every cell phone's going to work as long as you have Wi-Fi. So that's the extent of what I do with my mobile apps. And I'm only home when I'm looking at these things.
Yeah.
If I'm out and I take it and I got to make a move, then I'll, you know, it's with me sometimes, but definitely not all the time. And my shit's parked, so I'm not looking to do much. Can we have a daily futures play? Yeah, so the thing with the daily futures play is you got to be careful with this market, right? So luckily, I sensed the market turning and I didn't put out any longs prior to that. You understand? So when the market takes a hit like that, I need to identify like what happened before I start to jump into the market again. I'll get indicators all day, but I'm trying to give you guys quality, not trying, but I am giving you guys quality indicators that are for the moment. So the plus that you get from us is y'all could probably throw like 40 of them out per day, but then it's like, all right, how many of you are really going to play? And then if the market turns, then you know you can have a tough day.
Right.
So part of not seeing something was I'm waiting for certain signals to come in before we make some moves. So you know they're on there. I just can't promise every day, just because of where we're at in this market cycle right now. So really, you know, you'll get you get a sizable amount, you know, and I want you guys to get comfortable with winning and losing, and it's the discipline really at the end of the day, you know, and no trade is your best trade. So I come from that school of thought. I'm not just gonna put something out there just because I feel, because there's traders that are like, I just gotta get into something today. Why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, that's the, let's just watch the market a little bit and see what's going on. So I'll be back at it tomorrow. I got some plays cooking right now, so just waiting for them to hit those target points. Has just drop a one in the chat if you've been making money on the actual trades that we've been putting out.
Ones. That's it. We got 30 something people in here. So I wanna get some honest feedback. Have you guys been hitting? I started making some progress and took a loss. Been scared to get back in. Oh no, we don't do scared. We don't do scared business. You know that.
You just have to set your he know already. Ain't over there messing around, man. I ain't got a lot going on. I get it. I totally get it, man. Kev, always appreciate you locking in.
Absolutely.
Always appreciate you locking in. Yeah, so for my avid traders, I don't think a lot of them are on this call, but they know what it is, you know. Spot calls. So Champ is gonna start to bring in the live talks on the spot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Want to bring that group a little closer together because shit, everything he's been saying in the last since the top of the year has been up astronomical. So we just, I don't think we do enough to bring everybody in on it, right? I don't think it's enough to just drop it inside of a discussion, and if you see it, you see it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna really, you know, I'm sure they'll be interested in the meme coins.
Absolutely.
And I get it with the spot situation when your bag is packed already and you took the 1%. It could be a little tough to throw money at, you know, other things, you know, but these things aren't materializing, they're hitting. So, you know, when you could start making money, swapping out, grab that, buy more XRP, you know, and that's what I'm doing with this little, you know, 500 to 10,000. It's really just getting them into longer plays. Right. Trust me, when I scratch off that one ticket, y'all know. I want somebody to hit that one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I've seen enough on the blockchain to know that people are hitting these numbers. So now I don't care who it comes from. I'm gonna just be happy that it's just somebody on the home team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I want to put this on record before we head out. So I dropped the spot in the spot calls channel for all our members, right? And I don't want you guys to feel like I was beating you guys up verbally, right? What I was telling you guys was, and I'm just being transparent, right? So the energy that it takes to find the spot, to research the spot, provide the write-up, you know what I mean? Have already put myself in position myself, and Steve, he's also getting into projects before we give them to you, right? It takes a lot. So the way we know that you guys, one, are even receiving it is by engaging it, hitting it with a like, a comment, something, engaging with the post. Now, we do understand that there has been some talks that the system itself, it might be a lot, or it might be overwhelming because it's something new, right? With anything that you're learning, it just takes time. You have to get in it. You can't, 1 foot in, 1 foot out this. Skyton Academy, we're laying these things out for you guys, and we're making this stuff readily available to you. And this stuff is for your benefit, right? You know how we operate. Everything is, we always lead heart first. It's always value. So this stuff is not literally just to be dropped and just looked over. Engage with it. I don't care if it takes you 5 minutes, if you get back to it later, whatever, it's there for you. But make sure you guys are engaging, because this is really, really important. So I didn't want you guys to feel like I was just verbally beating you guys up because I dropped the spot and nobody, got into it. I just knew the potential for that project, and I seen it before it happened. And after I dropped it, nobody said nothing. I added it to the watch list, etc. And I put it in there after a dot connect 2 weeks ago. So everybody had the opportunity because you all had the information. And nobody said nothing. So those wins, they matter to me. I want to see you guys win. So long story short, just make sure you guys are engaging with the post. If you don't see it, you don't see it. But just make sure, sporadically, you guys go through the pillars and you engage with the posts. All right. But Steve, did you have anything else for him?
No.
Okay. Guys, you guys got any questions for us before we take off? Oh, JH, how do we manually update credit card link to Skyton Academy account?
No, Stripe. All that stuff is done with Stripe. So you'd have to log into your Stripe account. Yeah, we don't hold any of that stuff in our system.
Yep. All right. But guys, links are dropped. Masterclass is on the way. Courses dropping. Masterclasses and all kinds of goodness. We're going to keep providing this value and keep feeding you guys, man. We thank you guys for being part of the Academy. We're going to keep delivering. Steve, big love, big salute. Appreciate you for everything. Let's go. Let's keep elevating.
You want to go camera off and then just see if we got to play for them?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So
all right, guys, you know what this means. If you're not part of the Academy or you wasn't on this call, you missed out. Cameras off. Dot Connect, we done.